Hi, everybody. So Z and I are here together, and we want to talk about channeling today and some of the things that are popping up to be cleared. So,
Yep.
how are you, Z?
I'm doing really well. It's
Good.
been a really interesting few weeks with this, and this is the energy that I call a reverberation, which means any of the residual gunk that we have coming through that is leaving our systems now is coming back up. And it's honestly for our systems to understand that that's not where we're at right now. The frequency is not where that's at. It's actually a massive interference program.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've been talking about this for a couple of weeks, and I don't know the day when it happened, but we had a big, release of the last 300 years of gunk
Yep.
and distortions and the lies and all that stuff came up and out of earth and also up and out of our bodies.
Yes. Yep.
So we've been seeing a lot of what we would call negativity, and
Hmm.
also things that used to be negative but now are, some people are saying, are positive.
Right.
So that's what we're going to talk about today. What does it feel like to you when you hear someone channeling in? This is positive. They've always been positive. They've switched. And does it feel good to you, or does your body feel like, ooh, that doesn't feel right?
Right.
So trusting your body. We had a lot of energetic shadowy energy come up, and a lot of it's cleared at this point. But remember that people who are really empathic or are tuning in all the time,
Mhm.
sometimes they're grabbing things that aren't necessarily real
Right.
because all this stuff has exploded out.
Yeah, and that's a huge facet to all of this right now is that if our bodies are feeling, and this is all going to go back to the bodies because our bodies again are the ones who are working with these ascension codes and they're interpreting them, they're understanding them. And if they come across something, and this goes for anybody that you're listening to, even any books, anything that's coming into your interface, uh, is to really sit with it and understand if your body feels aligned to that communication pathway or not. If there's confusion there, which would be the whole like they were bad and now like they're good, that would put my nervous system would be like, no, that doesn't feel right. That feels like a distortion. Listen to your system. If there's a crunch or something that feels really off about it, I would go back and take your time with it. And this is the biggest portion that we were talking about right before this is taking
Mhm.
time for our bodies to work with this new energy and understand that the old distorted codes are no longer there. And it could be really easy for the body to get caught up on certain things that were negative or now are positive, or certain influence because we're working with the nervous system. And anything that's coming into the subconscious mind, this is something you had mentioned earlier, it can be really easy to get caught up in those traps right now for the body. So, what I've been doing to my body to slow things down, and this is slowing things down, is to allow it to say, you know what, that's an interference program that doesn't align with me. I'm going to deny access to it and give the body permission to deny the access to it. Because right now it's our own channel. We're channeling ourselves and the infinite universe. And so the more that you feel aligned into that, the more that you feel excited, the more you feel joyful, the more you feel creative, the more you're fully channeling your own energy. And that's what we're looking for in this ascension pathway right now, where we're at.
Yeah. The more you can just be yourself right now,
Mhm.
the better, because you came here to share your frequency. Your frequency is very important to this process. You're that piece of the puzzle. So just being yourself and not taking on all the interference, that's really big right now. And there is a pile of interference coming in.
Yeah, it's uh,
So,
it's pretty thick. I'm just gonna be honest and direct. Like it's been thick the last little while, and
yeah.
it's in your face, and it doesn't feel that great. And listen to yourself when it doesn't feel that great. It's also kind of important too that the bodies understand that this is a residual effect, meaning we're not there anymore at all. We
No.
totally upgraded version of ourselves. That stuff is not real. So when it comes up, it's for my body to go, oh, that is totally an illusion. It's crap. Okay, this is not where I'm at right now. And to
Mhm.
then allow my body to express what it wants to express in this space, whether I'm going to dress up into something, whether I feel like I'm going to go outside and sing, that I always follow that pathway with my body because that is my highest authentic alignment. Even if that's being crazy or whatever the case is, be yourself in its fullest, in its entirety, even if that changes per second moment, knowing that you're your own canvas, right? And so is your body.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so important. And our bodies are so important right now. They're doing so many things, and the nervous system is in the process of upgrading.
Yep.
So, really being kind to your nervous system, being good to yourself.
Mhm.
And I don't think we've paid attention to our bodies that well in the
No.
past. And we've seen them more as the vehicle, but
Yep.
not seen them as consciousness.
Exactly.
And they have a lot of consciousness within them. So, really being kind to your body and
Absolutely.
nourishing it. Yeah, all of that is really important right now.
I would say it's the number one most important thing. I mean, as far as even a month ago with the information coming out, it was more of an outward appearing face with the body versus my body's the ascension piece here. Like it's not just the house of my soul, like it is turning into my soul, right? That energy is really recoded into your physical body and being because we're ascending the human consciousness. And that's the
Right.
body. That's the vessel right now. And so it's not even just like I need to eat healthy, I need to do that. No, the body is the one who's taking in the frequency. So it's my body going, I'm going to pick and choose my empowerment piece here. I'm not going to think about it. The body already knows. We're working with that facet of it. That's where the nervous system is at. It's taking its power back. And it's the one who's sensing every type of aspect that's coming its way through, including all these residual phases. So as long
Mhm.
as it's understanding too that it can do that and you're giving it the permission to do whatever it needs in the space, your intuition is going to pop on real fast. Your authenticity is going to be right there because you're naturally going with the rhythm of your human consciousness.
Yeah. And that's so important because your body is one of the main things that's turning into the fifth dimension. Like it's crystalline, the systems are shifting, and humanity is going to have a 5D body,
Yes.
fifth density body,
Hmm.
and we're here to help create that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
So,
so exciting.
yeah, it's so exciting. It's really important and good.
Yep.
And so that's another subject is we are creating our own reality.
Yep.
And I don't feel like we've consciously really known how to do that. I mean, there's lots of manifesting stuff out there.
Sure. Hmm.
However, you create every single thing in your reality.
Exactly. Yep.
So knowing that I think is important. And then knowing how to work with that
Absolutely.
and make your reality better is another thing.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So Z and I are going to be teaching that, and we're going to have that up on the website. So if you're interested in really shifting your reality and getting deeper into
Yep.
the fifth dimension,
Hmm.
then check it out because this is going to be a pretty immersive,
It is.
yeah,
Yep.
class.
Just a very, very experiential into, we've heard how to manifest, right? We've heard it, we've worked, we've tried to feel into it and work it. Now this is the embodiment of that manifestation through our body. And so it's a whole nother visceral experience than what we've been focusing on manifestation. This is taking every single step in that creationary story for yourself. So it's
Mhm.
going to be really beautiful.
Yeah, it's about taking all the pieces of you
Mhm.
into that new reality,
Yes,
not just your mind.
exactly.
And you can manifest that way and it works, but it's slow, it's slower.
Yep.
And I've done a lot of that, but it's slower and you're not shifting your entire reality.
Right.
Yeah.
It has a tendency to go back into the same type of patterning because it hasn't settled through your body. Your body hasn't really felt into what that's really like, you know? And now, like, the body is the one who is the creationary pathway. So it's really beautiful now to come into a space where we have the capability to do that.
Yeah. It's amazing time right now, you guys. So, don't take anything too seriously that comes from the outside world right now.
Yep.
Not worth it.
Nope.
And just let it fall apart. There's a lot of drama going on. And just remember this movie is to get people to pay attention
Yes.
that need to pay attention. You guys have been through this stuff for the last 5 years, probably. So
Yep.
it's not that interesting and it's going to turn out for the best.
Oh, it totally is. You know, if you find yourself getting a little bit too serious, start to realize that you're in a movie and make a joke out of it. You know, that's what I'm doing all day long with this stuff. I'm like, isn't that a funny facet? That's really not my reality, but it's really funny right now. You know, and that allows my body to go, okay, cool. What is my next most excited step here? Because since that's not real, what can I do then to fully more embody myself and create?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's let the old matrix just
Yep.
disintegrate, fall apart, and create the new one.
Exactly. The less you give
Yeah.
it attention, I'm going to say. Don't give it
Mhm.
any attention. The less you give it attention, you pull yourself away from that, the easier it's going to fall.
Yeah. Well, that feels really good. Hopefully, this helped a lot. And we are definitely the short and sweet group of conversation.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we love you guys. Have a beautiful day.
Very much so. Bye, everybody.
Bye.